There's a strange emptiness in modern watchmaking. Not in the cases or the movements, but in the meaning. We live in an era where watches are technically better than ever. Tolerances are tighter, materials are stronger, movements are more reliable, accurate and absurdly over-engineered. And yet, for reasons no one in the industry wants to admit, modern watches feel hollow, soulless. Manufactured to trigger desire, not to honour it. Somewhere along the way, watchmaking stopped being a craft and became a marketing strategy. The bezel still clicks, the hands still sweep, and the loom still glows, but something is missing. Today, we're going to find out what that something is, and why the watch at your local AD has all the emotional depth of a corporate motivational poster. Economists have a word for what's happening: enshittification. A slow, polite, almost invisible descent where things designed for joy slowly become things designed for profit extraction. Tech did it, social media did it, sneakers did it, and now watches are marching down the same conveyor belt. Watches used to be small pieces of human expression. Stories on the wrist. Now they often feel like products engineered to trigger FOMO, scarcity panic, or Instagram envy. The great Alan Watts once said, "You can't get the sensation of being fulfilled by chasing something hollow." And yet, here we all are queuing around the block for plastic Moonswatches and paying vintage Patek prices for watches that used to be kind of cheap. Because at some point the industry realised that it didn't need to innovate. It just needed to tell us that we were the ones who weren't good enough to have the watch. Like I said, take the Moonswatch, the perfect case study in manufactured meaning. The Moonswatch is the horological equivalent of fast fashion, the watchmaking equivalent of a Shein sweater. It's bright, cheerful, fun, and held together with the same structural integrity as a gross sausage roll. And I know, I have one. The black Snoopy Moonphase, and I bloody love it and wear it regularly. But I am a little bit conflicted because Swatch told us it was about democratizing the Speedmaster, which is a real piece of watch history, worn on the moon and with prices just as high. Very noble of them indeed, very inspiring and very we're all equal under the moonlight, except they didn't make enough of them. They didn't sell them online, they created artificial scarcity, queues, scalpers and resale insanity. People weren't buying the watch because they wanted it, they were buying it because other people couldn't have it. Classic hype economics. A watch designed to bring joy became a prop in a manufactured social scramble. And that's the point. Modern watches feel soulless because hype has replaced honesty. Then there's the Tag Heuer Formula One. When nostalgia became a business model. In 1998, the Formula One cost about £180. Today, a similar watch is about £1,650. A price that would make your grandfather spit out his tea in violent disbelief. Is it 10 times better? Is it 10 times more precise, more innovative, or more horologically profound? It's just 10 times more marketable and therefore 10x the price. This isn't inflation, this is opportunism wrapped in a heritage-coloured bow. And the saddest part, Tag isn't alone. Brands are pricing watches based on what people tolerate, not on what the watch actually is. Modern watchmaking has become a boardroom PowerPoint presentation with a bezel attached to it. And then there's Microbrand Fakery, the AliExpress renaissance. Microbrands used to be the last bastion of passion, and now some of them are basically glorified dropshippers with a story about heritage written by ChatGPT at 3 AM. Off-the-shelf cases, standard Miyota or Solita movements, limited runs of 100 pieces that miraculously reappear every 3 months. It's not craftsmanship and it's not artistry. It's not even originality. It's private label watchmaking, with all the honesty of a low-budget reality TV dating show. Microbrands aren't inherently bad as such, but the fakery creeping in cheapens the whole landscape. Well, how about the reissue addiction, the industry that refuses to move forwards? Every brand is addicted to reissues these days. Reissue divers, reissue chronographs, reissue field watches, reissues of reissues, and so on. Innovation didn't die here, it just got pushed off the cliff by the marketing teams. And while some reissues are beautiful, they're also safe and predictable. Designed to activate the nostalgia center of your brain like a Pavlovian watch-shaped snack. When every new release looks like something from 1967, how can anything feel alive? The truth is this: modern watches feel soulless because the intention behind them changed. They're no longer built to honor time, they're built to capture attention. They are no longer stories, they are marketing strategies. The watch industry didn't lose its soul, it traded it, piece by piece, and we, the enthusiasts, feel that emptiness. Because we're not looking for a product, we're looking for a connection. And you can't fake a connection. But let's be fair, there are brands still trying. There are designers putting soul into their craft. There are microbrands being transparent, passionate and genuine. They're just drowned out by all the noise. You just have to look a little harder to find them. And I'm not above any of this. I've fallen for hype. I've chased the feeling. I've wanted the story more than the watch. Because the truth is, we're not just collectors, we're romantics. We're not buying watches. We're trying to reconnect with the person we were when watches still meant something to us. And that's okay, as long as we realize it. So here's where I land. Buy watches that feel honest. Buy watches that resonate with you. Buy watches that make you feel something. Not ones that make strangers on Instagram feel jealous. Support transparency over trend, character over hype, and design over marketing. Buy a watch because it speaks to your soul, not because some marketing department somewhere is trying to rent it. In the end, a watch is just a machine, a tiny beating heart of gears and springs. But the meaning it carries, that part is yours to create. Time marches on, indifferent, unstoppable. But every now and then, you find a watch that doesn't just measure time, it reminds you what to do with it.